Yeah, welcome back. We're gonna be doing an upgrade on this HYP-R steering wheel. But give me a couple minutes. I just got off of work and I need to get some tools and shit. And I need to post something on my socials. I remember today. We're gonna try and get that done in the next minute or so, and then we'll get cracking. This shouldn't take too long. I think maybe like half an hour. So let's see what it does. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, cutting it close at the very last minute, boys. Very close to the last minute. Had to do some photoshopping real quick. Boom, boom. In the meantime, I'll get that going. Hopefully it's not too loud. It is. Yeah. Okay. All right, let me get set up and then we'll get this thing cracked open. We got two things for this thing to upgrade, right? So we're gonna keep everything on the back, the clutches, both shifters, but we're changing the whole case and removing this carbon plate back here. And then these finicky things right here, I got in aluminum also, and I'll show you what that looks like in a couple seconds. So bear with me. There we go. Much better. We're just going to. There we go. That's better. All right. Two things I need to do, and then we'll get ripping along. Un segundo. That's done. All right, let's have a look. Look in the box. Have a look. See. I don't know if these scenes are still set up right, so they're not. So I'm gonna do it manually today. There we go. Yeah, so I had upgraded my computer, and as you guys know, when you upgrade your computer, all your settings sometimes disappear, and my audio got completely chalked. So bear with me, I'm gonna have some technical problems as I always do, but that's kind of like the brand around here, you know? Crack this box open, let's see what's inside, and I need to get one thing up. Cool. There we go. Much better. Alrighty, have a look inside. This is obviously the case. So you guys know I've dealt with quite a few steering wheels and aluminum chassis-based steering wheels. In fact, it's all I've ever dealt with. So I can let you know if it's a quality, what the quality is like on this versus any other type of steering wheel that I've had experience with. So this is the case, boys. Everything, the machining on this, you guys can see, it looks exceptional. I don't see any machining marks there. I did notice that these towers that we had some issues with clearance on are mounted in there through some type of screw. So I guess that's pretty cool. Maybe they had some issues with that. The anodization looks perfect. Not one single blemish or issue with that. I do see a little bit of the machine marks right here. You guys can probably see that also, but unnoticeable unless you're looking specifically for issues. So quality wise, this is top tier, just like the rest of his stuff. I'm assuming the button surrounds are equally good. And what is this? Oh, these are secondary stickers, so that's pretty cool. So When you build this steering wheel, guys, it comes with these carbon plates that go right here and on the bottom. And I intentionally left them off specifically because I didn't want to have to pull them off and put them back on again, but he's factored that in and given you double-sided stickers that match that shape for the top and for the bottom. Actually, 2 sets, so very nice, very considerate, very thoughtful in general. And we got some corny engineering stickers. Very nice. And the button surrounds. Again, same high quality anodization. It looks like something you would buy from a top tier steering wheel. So kudos to you on that. This is going to be interesting. And then we got 2 additional back buttons. I don't know why he include. Oh, I know why. Okay, so on the chassis here, we installed these buttons. I have these set to look left and look right, but you can set them for whatever you want. But you get a secondary set of those, which is interesting considering. So that's very considerate also. So you get a second set of buttons for the rear. And yeah, life is good. That being said, let's get into it. So we're gonna crack this puppy open, take some of the shifters and shit off, and then we'll get the new case on and see how the difference is. But I don't really notice much of a flexible difference or flexible issue with this HYP-R steering wheel. It's very solid as it is, but if you twist it hard enough, you can get a little bit of movement and motion out of it. So normal usage, you won't typically have this issue, but this is more of a vanity project. So let's get this thing open. Let's get it opened up. And what is going on here? Why is the stream music so fucking loud? Probably still on my probably echoing and shit. Let's just turn this off altogether. With that rock. This should be set to the stream. Boom, and then this should be an output. Yeah, whatever. No music. We don't need it anyway. So let's get the cable off. Disconnect all these shifters and clutches. This should take roughly an hour in total, I think. We should be driving, I think, within 45 minutes. I'm going to try to be quick with it. One of the things, I might go look at the directions, but I don't know if I, yeah, I think I remember how to get this thing off. Tool bag. We're gonna take it off from the back, I believe. If not, we're just gonna unscrew some shit. I'm pretty sure these larger M4, M5s, I think those are M4s, are what hold it together. So I'm gonna undo these buttons here. Boom, boom, boom. Try to get this thing apart and get the new one in as quick as we can. You know what? I need to use this. Very nice, very nice. Definitely impressed with the quality though. It's very nice. So I'm assuming that everything else that he produces, like the 963 replica wheel, is of like equal quality. It's exciting. How's everyone doing? Most of you that are watching this has either built this yourself or considering it. I still stand by. This is a outstanding wheel build. I will say though, I do prefer to use, because I'm I don't use LMP cars too much. I do prefer to use my Ferrari wheel, but this one's gonna be hopefully used this season. I'm thinking about doing the Cadillac this season, so we'll see. If I can get the time to do it, I'll do it. Gotta be careful not to yank this thing completely off because that USB connection is in there. And I'm missing one. Oh shit, you know what? I need to undo the funky switches too. And I think I need to undo the rotaries also. So we got to undo the rotaries and funky switches. Did not factor that in. I don't know what's going on with my stream music, but I don't think anyone really gives a shit. But if you do, let me know and I'll try to fix it. I'm not a big fan of dead air. Yeah. These caps, like I said before in the previous video, these are the aluminum button caps. I like them, but I did not do that on the upcoming wheel that I'm building, the latest Pocori project, the GTB wheel. So I'm going to be doing all 3D printed materials for that one as well. But this one I figure we should splurge on because it's too nice of a wheel to kind of be like this. Okay, funky one. The GTB I plan on beating the shit out of and basically using for like Group C cars, you know, like the 787B and shit like that. So not too concerned with beating that one up. So that build will be starting hopefully on the 16th, assuming that. What are you doing? Okay, so we're not going to go have that problem today. The GTB wheel hopefully will be started on the 16th. If not, if I don't have all the parts, I will schedule it as soon as I get the parts in. But that one I'm excited about also. I think I over-tightened that one. Don't need to pull it out anyway. Okay, front face is off. PCB board is exposed. One thing I also wanted to do, I wanted to replace this. What's up, Junior? Don't forget you have screws under the sticker. I didn't put the sticker on. Yeah. Did I? No, there's no screws under the sticker. Under the sticker is just the rotaries, whatever the fuck they're called. What was I saying? So I was gonna replace the display because I kind of screwed it up when I was pushing it in a lot. This is the first time I did a wheel with the display. But I'm gonna leave it because I don't use the wheel that much. But we do have to take the rotaries off here too. So it's a little bit more than I originally planned for. So let's just get this thing taken apart. Now we have to get the PCB board off. Disassemble Johnny 5 here. How you doing? I hope you're doing well though, Junior. Yeah. I have to double check. I'm pretty sure we're going to use a lot of the same hardware, but I have so much extra hardware, we won't have an issue with like parts. That's for sure. In fact, for the GTB wheel I ordered, we don't even really need to order any additional parts because I had so much extra shit laying around. That's why if you guys do this build, you're probably going to get addicted. So I recommend buying enough to do several wheels because once you go down this rabbit hole, you're never coming out, my friends. Never coming out. Cool. I'm assuming you built this wheel since you seem very knowledgeable about it already. What do you think? Are you enjoying it as much as me? Let's see. I pause this. Boom. It does go away. So let's just do this so it's not just completely dead air. I'm more excited about the next build. Which one? You doing GTB also? Or are you doing a custom? I don't know. Like the more you deal with this this Picori stuff, the more you're kind of like, huh, I should create my own wheel. Okay, let's take it easy with the PCB board. I don't want to damage this. Let's get everything unplugged. This wheel is kind of a pain in the ass sometimes because, and I'll show you why. I found some issues and I had to redo things several times on this wheel just because of little micro things that are that you kind of, it's really hard to get to. For example, when you close the PCB down to the chassis itself, the problems I had was these wires are just kind of all over the place. There's no like holes through, like, for example, there's no like routing of the wire or any type of tie down. So like I would have problems with the wires kind of interfering with the closing. Yeah, sweet. And that became an annoying ass issue that I had to solve. So yeah, it was just a pain in the ass. So just keep that in mind in general. And we have to take these rotaries off too. But I think we have the right bit on. We do not. And I need to hear this so I can make sure it's not too loud. Oh, that's why. System. Okay. So you're routing where? Music. Boom. And yeah. I need to do something with the audio real quick because it's gonna piss me off if I don't. Bear with me, guys. Oh, that didn't help a bit, did it? Hopefully you guys can still hear. What we're doing right now is I'm taking off these rotaries right here. Sorry, I can't listen to that shit right now. Okay, we're reusing that. Still safe. This actually helps me see it a little bit better than actually my real eyes. I know I'm in boomer mode. Okay, most of the shit's apart. Let's just test fit the PCB in here real quick. This is the new chassis. As you can expect, perfect fit. Boom, boom. We'll tuck this to the side for now. let's undo the quick release. That's what we're gonna do next. Tight. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the rear end. Maybe I'll give it away, guys. If you guys are, if anyone wants to build this wheel and needs a rear case, actually, let me talk to my friend DJ. He wanted me to build him one first, and see if he wants to do aluminum case or this case. But if not, I'll post it up on YouTube, guys, and we can do a we could just have it. Whoever posts something in the chat or sends me a receipt of your HYP-R build, I'll just give you this case. This is where bullshit starts, guys. It's always that very last bolt. I would love to add aluminum back, but I added the second set of thumb encoders, and I'm afraid the aluminum is too thick for them to fit. Second set of thumb encoders. You mean these guys? If this is the one you mean, let me know, because apparently he includes a second set of buttons also. So yeah, we'll check that out in a second. Sake. So I'm not even gonna fight this because this is gonna turn into a strip bolt. So what I'm gonna do here is just undo the shifters and leave the quick release on and twist it when I get everything off, because you guys know how it always never fails. You get to like the very last bolt that you have, and it's like, I'm not moving. So F that, we're not fighting that. We're not losing that battle today. Not today, my friend. I'm taking off the clutches now. Yeah, if those are the buttons you're talking about, then like I said, this guy sends you an extra set of buttons. So as you can see, these are not the ones I have. So I think that's the reason why, because of the length. So hopefully that wasn't holding you back from buying. If it was, send it. I also ordered some N52 magnets for the shifters because they're too light, and they come in with the rest of the GTB stuff that I had to order this week or next week. So I'll let you guys know how that feels, changing from the 35s to the 52s. No, I custom added the second rotary to the side where the top grid. Oh shit, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so you made it look like the authentic 100% 2024 version of the Cosworth wheel, which is super cool. I saw PWI, like that guy is like gifted. But I saw he created basically the same Cosworth wheel with the rotary, and I believe he had the thumb encoders also. which is super cool. I don't have that skill yet, but eventually we'll get there. I feel like this is how most wheel companies start. They start building other people's shit and they're like, oh, fuck this, I'm gonna do my own. So yeah, we'll see how far we get with playing around with these do-it-yourselves. We'll say that next semester I'm taking a class in how to build 3D models and shit like that in Fusion. So I was looking forever for a guy to, I always wanted to build my own wheel, you know? I think everyone does, but I obviously don't have the talent in the 3D software to do it. So I started posting all the time, looking for someone to help that knows how to do Fusion stuff and, like, you know, almost like a grassroots type of profit share type of deal. I do the marketing and business stuff and give the ideas and the person executes. But I couldn't find anyone that knows Fusion 360 well enough to be able to do like complex designs and shit. So that died. So I figured, F it, I'll just learn it myself. So off to college I go. Off to university I go. All right, we're almost done disassembling Johnny 5, and then we will get on with it. I do realize that I have to solder some new buttons now for the top buttons, which is unfortunate. I'm not expecting to break the soldering iron out today. Whatever that was. Yeah, that full Cosworth is super cool, actually. I like the thumb buttons on it, but like, I also want to play around with it, like injection molding and stuff like that. I don't know, it's like a weird fetish I have. Is I want to figure out how to make the molds easily and effectively for injection molding. So this is what I was talking about. I'm gonna twist it off. Are we? You're not gonna be able to see this. I need to use some torque. No stripped bolt. Let's go. This is when you use the gray hairs and say, you're not fucking me like that again. All right. That sucks. I have to resolder this shit. But it is what it is. And these are glued in, so I have to do it all over again. So those are not leaving. These will stay. So whoever gets this case, whoever wants this case, you're welcome to have it. Let me talk to DJ first, though. But it's super solid. Looks good. I do kind of like the carbon on the back, to be honest. It looks really sexy, but nothing sexier than aluminum. Let's get this stuff to the side. All right. Hold on. That does need to be there. New. So these screw in, I'm definitely gonna have to. Oh, look at the connectors on these. Look at the connectors on the end of these. They're like little baby connectors with little V's on them. I wonder why I did that. Huh. And these screw in, which is cool. I'm assuming there's a rubber grommet on one side. All right. Yeah, this won't take long though, because like we actually know what we're doing now. So I'll be right back. Let me get my soldering iron and we'll get this shit popping as far as those connectors. And then after those connectors are done, it's just reassembling everything, I guess. Get you going. Boom. I don't think I need to make it overcomplicated with which kind of connectors are these though, by the way? 2 pins. Five. Clear out some space. I got too much shit just laying here. It's amazing how dirty this desk gets instantaneously. All right, so let's see the length. The length seemed to be, I think it was 200 millimeters. I've been heat shrinking or shrink wrapping every single thing I touch lately too, just because I want it to look as clean as possible, and I feel like the shrink wrap helps a lot with keeping the end stable from like moving around too much. I could be full of shit, who knows? But it's just what I'm doing. I'm shrink wrapping everything. And since I don't really care, this is just a normal circuit, right? So we're just gonna attach without caring about the color of the cable. Nothing special here. And I think I can do this by hand. Yeah, I think I can just hold it. I've never soldered a cable like this before, or an end cap end like this before. So, yeah, I guess we'll figure it out now. Alrighty then. How do you go about this? I'm gonna get some tin on the some solder on the connectors. Probably need some help here. don't know. I don't know why you would use that. Like, I feel like there should be a better, well, who am I to talk, but I feel like there should be a better connection point there. This is like not easy to work with. It's very small. And I'd be a little concerned, like, with that happening. You see that? What the hell? Anyone work with a connector like this before? This thing sucks. Absolutely sucks. Just gonna try to load it up with as much solder as possible and hope that I can get it to stick really nicely. Hold you right there. And I'm gonna put a shit ton of solder in there, as much as I can get. What happened here? I guess the music is dead. I don't know what's going on with my audio system right now, for fuck's sake. It's a pretty beefy piece of solder on there. Yeah, I'm leaving it because it looks secure. So let's try again with the other cable. But yeah, any feedback that I would have for this would be, thanks for the extra buttons, but what's up with that connector, bruh? Yeah, well, come on, fucker. This may be loud again. Okay. Well, hopefully that button still works. It looks okay. Yeah, they're pretty stable. So yeah, I'll just bring the heat shrink wrap down, and then I'll get those done later. So yeah. Okay. One down, another one to go. Oh shit, I'm out of flux, I think. I got a little bit left. Been fluxing the shit out of everything. I love soldering. Ever since I started doing this shit in the first stream, like I've been obsessed with just fixing things. Literally after I learned how to do this stuff, courtesy of folks in the chat, in the first video, like I had an issue with my car where some type of gerbil or some shit got up under my car and decided it wanted to eat my wiring harness. So instead of paying Volkswagen $700 to fix a wire, I pulled out my trusty soldering iron and soldered the shit out of that thing with confidence, man. I felt so good. So your boy is fully jacked into this stuff. Later. It's getting a weird texture because there's no flux there. One down, one to go, and we're done with the soldering. Get out of here. Ain't the prettiest, but I think it's gonna work. Just get it secured with some more solder. I need to change my bottle. Again, not pretty, but works. So I think we're done with the soldering iron. Boom, you're got You're gone. And then I'll just shrink wrap the thing. You're done too. And let's get these connectors kind of. Good. Okay, so let's do that first. I believe I'm supposed to be using a washer that came with it, the rubber washer that we came. Where is it? I'm not using it. I should have used it, but I'm not going to. I can't find it right now. Let's see where one is. But I'm not trying to be here all night, so if we find it, we'll fix it later. Okay, and then we'll get the washer on, which I do need to find. Here's one washer. Just took it off. There we are. It's gonna be a pain in the ass tightening this one. Have to use needle nose pliers to get in there, tighten this one. Look how tight that space is. Oh, I know why. Because he had to keep the length of the connector short so it doesn't hit the PCB board when I put that down in here. So we'll see if my solders break when I bend these wires. But I get it. You can hear the scratching. Okay. No me gusta. Okay, it's in there pretty tight and these wires didn't break, so there we go. All right. All right, so those are in. What else do we need to? So let's start. Let's put all of the. Let's put everything back together. Actually, so these go like so. Of course, like this. Start off with the clutches. Tighten everything up with the drill when we're done. When everything's seated. Getting exciting, boys. Let's go. Source keeps dying, but I need to fix it. It's really pissing me off now. Don't be a dickhead. There we go. Okay. One shifter on. Let's go. Making some progress, boy. Probably would have been done already if we didn't have to do that, to resolder that fucking cable. Okay. Moving along, yeah. About to even these out a little bit. This looks a little unlevel. I wonder something. Yeah, I think I may have to put it on backwards. We'll have to double check. Oh, that's what happens when the song ends. It just kind of goes into no source and then dies. Okay. Cool. Great. I need to restart that software. I think I may have the shifters reversed, the primary shifters, we'll call them. I think I have them reversed. So we'll fix that in a second. Oh no. All right, what else do we need to attach on the rear? That's it for now. Let's get the shifters tightened up. And then we will get the QR back on, the PCB back in place, and then life is good. What? Let's do this by hand. I'm not too confident that I won't strip anything out. That one looks like it's just spinning. So we may have to rebuild that shifter at some point. Not that it ever gets used. It's the top one, but still don't want to have a... it seems to be tight. Yeah, they're all tight. Just wasn't all the way in. Okay. Cool. You really don't need a drill for that anyway. You need that much torque. Oh. What? That one. That's definitely the case for buying the aluminum version of these shifters, because if you over torque them, you can definitely screw the whole shit off. Okay. Case is wired. Let's put the quick release on with less torque this time. Yeah, because we don't want, if we have to do the same thing on the aluminum case, it's gonna scratch it to shit. So I'm not gonna over torque it too much, but I'm gonna put quite a bit of force on it, because this is a part that connects directly to the direct drive itself, so it absorbs a lot of torque in general. Okay, we should be on there solid. Not that I would be able to move it, but yeah, it should be on there pretty good. You know what? Fuck this altogether. And there you go. That should not fail. All right. So we got to connect. Oh shit! You know what we forgot to do? The USB cable. Let's do that. Let's get the USB cable in, and then we'll reassemble the wheel, and then we should be damn near done. All right, all wires are back in place. Those hopefully will work. And those are out, those are out, those are out. Okay. So let's have a look. We need to get this back in place, and let's see how it fits with that wire over there. Some wire interference, but we should be okay. Let's try to route these. What I did before, which I may do again, is zip tie. Group them together. Like I will zip tie these guys together. These guys. Nah, fuck that. Side. Okay, let's get it plugged in. Making good time here. Starting off with the USB cable. And definitely gonna have to remap our buttons because this shit is definitely no chance of going back in the same spot. So I'm gonna put the top two buttons on these encoders. Let's think this through here. If I was a smarter human being, I would have kept track of where they came from. Last ones will be the okay. Try to get any interference out right here. Definitely something going on right here at the bottom. It's like they only find a way to land right on the spot where you don't want them to be. But yeah, I think we're fine. So I'm just triple checking to make sure that these little mounting points weren't obstructed by the fucking, sorry, the freaking wires that are behind the PCB, because they're kind of a pain in the ass. Probably the biggest pain in the ass actually about this wheel is where the wires kind of just naturally land up. It'd probably make good sense to glue a tie down to it, which is what I'll probably do with the next wheel. It has the same problem. I'll just glue some all the same bolts. Pretty easy transition actually. Okay, that was done. Last part is to tighten them and get the encoders back on. A little tight going in because of the new machining, I guess. but after they get going pretty nicely. Definitely have to wipe off that screen. Look at those fingerprints on it. Like I was eating hot wings and just decided to slather my hands all over the front of it. I think I see a problem. Never gonna work. It's post off. Yeah, we'll get to it when we get to it, but I think I see a problem. The light guides look like they're protruding way too high to make the case sit flush, the carbon sit flush, but we'll see. Okay, I gotta take these off, and we should be good after that. And these off. Put that to the side for now. This is what I had to do to get that shit to fit before. Unfortunate. Okay. I fucked up. Forgot to put the rotary encoders on. It's all good though. Let's see if this thing even sits nicely. What we want to see. can we do here to get this off safely? Okay. That's loose, that's loose. This one needs to go. Oh, shite. Fuck's sake. I have to take this off somehow without breaking it. This can go disastrously wrong. Probably should just use my heat gun, but probably. Definitely a lot more involved than I expected it to be. Obviously, I just jumped in without looking at anything, but I was kind of expecting it to be like, just pop the case off and put a new one on. No, 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 no. Almost a full rebuild without the soldering. It actually is full rebuild without soldering, which is fine, but not planned for that. Okay. Try to take this off with some speed. You have got to be fucking kidding me. I think we got a stripped one, boys. Oh, Jesus Christ. We did the unthinkable. We did the unforgivable. I don't understand how this was just loose and now it's not. That was almost really bad. Guess who's going into the shit trash? Fuck out of here. We're definitely not using the power tool for the rest. Yes, we are. I think we should be able to get the rest off because they're like hand loose, except for this one. This one needs work. Okay, I think we're safe now. We're testing that one. Of course. Of course. It's always the like I said, this is like fucking a law of screwing shit into stuff. Is that the last one? Well, it's not the last one. Let's always get stripped. One standoff screw that is stripped that we have to solve. think the positioning actually makes it so awkward to. Thank God we're getting rid of these standoff screws because I can't stand these things. We got lucky. Get out of here. We got lucky, boys. Aluminum screws that sometimes strip off really easily. Okay, let's have a look at these puppies. Only 2 of the holes line up. Okay. 2. Oh, that's interesting. Only 2 of these holes line up. What's the deal with that? Just this screw right here and the middle screw. This one is obviously well off. Huh? Help me understand if I'm being a dumbass here or not. So these 2 are the verticals that are right here. All right, boom. And then this one is just sitting up here. Look, if I line this up, that one's just sitting there like that. I don't get it. All right. I was worried about it sitting flush at the top because of the light guides. Jesus. All right. Yeah, it fits. I mean, yeah, fits perfect. It's just weird what wait, something. Is there a bolt? Yep, there is. Still a bolt, not all the way in right here. Okay. Everything else that's okay. Flush on the bottom, flush on the side. See that? What's that about? Oh, look at this. You see this? The 3D print right here. It's kind of poking. Interesting. Why is that doing that? Did it come off? Oh, this will only be a 45-minute video. We'll be in and out, no problem. Yeah, this is way too high. You like that? I wonder if there's a wire under the board or something. This protrusion should not be happening like this. Like, you shouldn't see any of this. That. And it's especially big right here, that one. Hoping that it was a screw that was up, but that's clearly not how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna disassemble. I'm gonna detach the board and see if there's wires that are causing that problem. And then if not, I'm gonna 3D print it, re-3D print it again, and take a couple layers off. I have a feeling there's a wire under there. It's kind of bending backwards. Well, I'm pretty sure there was a wire blocking it, so that's good news. I wonder, I was like, there's no way this thing worked with my other case and not with this one. I saw some smushed wire, so this is how I can tell. Like, that wire smushed. And I saw a wire that was here that was smushed also. Let's just double check. Keep the shit out of the way. That's why I was zip tying it before. Yeah, it's definitely flush now, so that was the problem, thank God. Game over. It looks amazing. Can you take them out or does it help? Wait, let me read that again. Can you take them out or is it to help the LED lights? It's to help, yeah, it's basically guides the LED lights so that you don't get light bleed. So yeah, I mean, worst case scenario is I would take them out, but I think that was the problem. Yeah, that's definitely the problem because it's flush now. It was just smushing a wire a little bit, which is one of the pain in the ass parts about this build in the first place is like the case getting the wires to not sit on top of the towers for the for the screw mount is really, really annoying actually. But it's necessary, I guess. If I keep having this problem though, I will be like gluing like a little attached, like type of zip tie down type of thing, so that I can control where the wires go. Should probably do that anyway. Maybe I'll do that when the screen dies. I'm definitely probably gonna do that for the next wheel though. I'm gonna be building the GTB wheel in a couple weeks, so I'm gonna go out of my way to make sure I don't have any of those problems again. I don't know what's up with that. I wonder if he wants you to drill a hole in there. I don't know, man. I'm not drilling any holes though in the carbon at all, period. Okay. Oh shit, I'm such a fucking dumbass. I forgot to do the rotary encoders again. All right. There. Yeah, I forgot to do the side rotaries again. So I'm gonna knock those out real quick, and then I think we're done. We'll go try it out and see if there's any difference in the feel. If you feel any weird shit going on, I don't think we will. I'm still kind of confused about this though. About this spot right here. I'm not sure why he wouldn't just like make that solid and you drill in and screw into it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll send him an email and ask him what that extra hole is for, because it doesn't seem to be logical. Damn it, now I'm gonna have to... Ugh. Now we're gonna have that wire issue again, I think. Side rotaries. Here we go. Let's do this. That was an annoying boomer moment. Home stretch. Let's go. Hard not to scratch the aluminum there. I think we did okay. Shitty angle on that. All right, I think actually I think I need to put the this nut is so thin that it's really difficult to grab it. Okay. Encoder knob needs to go in while this is going in also before I tighten this nut. And yeah. Well, at least we didn't close it up and have that problem. That would have turned this into a giveaway stream. That's for sure. you guys can't see how annoying this is, but this is not that fun. Should have done this before I put the PCB in, but now that the PCB's in there, it's just annoying as hell. It's all my fault, so take it. Okay, some threading on there. Okay. What? Oh, this is the same issue that I was whining about before, where I said I don't like where the rotaries sit. Let's see if I can work around it. One down, another one to go, and then we're actually done. Jeez. Mistake after mistake. Thought I was gonna hammer through this thing. Okay, tighten up the rotary encoder. Let's get that done. Okay, that's in as far as it'll go. Get the PCB back in, and we'll make sure that we're not smushing wires again, which I see inevitable right there. Oh, word. Clear, 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 clear. Bottom is the only place that's looking a little sketch, but let's see. This to me. One more mistake. This is an easy fix. Now let's try it. Make sure the wires are cleared. Clear there, clear there, not clear there, clear there. Top is clean, top is clean. There we go, nice and flush. Let's get it tightened up before anything else happens. Let's go. Oh, you know what? I have the perfect fucking tool for this part. Is it the right size though? That's the question. I love tools, man. We'll see. Oh my god, is that gonna be a... Well, we'll see. Pretty sure that goes to the top. Okay. Yeah, feels flush. Everything feels good now. Let's see how the fitment is, and then we'll get back into the final reassembly. I think we're Gucci. Oh yeah, we're clean all the way around for the most part. Okay, I think that's good. Nice. I think that's good. Rotaries don't hit. Everything looks good there. Clearance is okay. And then let's try this. This is the... This is where instruction manual, I should have just looked at it, but I don't care. It's gonna cost us probably another 2 minutes, but we'll just rearrange that rotary one more time so that these cables are pointing down, and that should be that. But they're making contact with the flat plate. Instruction manuals are important, but like that was just stupid. I remember when I was closing it up, I was like, I don't remember these wires facing up. Yeah, because they never were, brother. That's why. That's why they weren't facing up. So close, man. Well, the good news is we don't have to flash the firmware again. That was not a good time. One more go. Which way do you go? Instructions. Instructions. Take a quick look at the instructions and make sure that I point these things the right direction. The ones that I cut. Yep, right there. This is okay. So it's an orientation thing. So that needs to be oriented like that. These nuts are in bad shape, my friends. This is the last. I'm not gonna. If I have to take them off again, I'm gonna replace these nuts, and then actually use a wrench instead of doing this cheapskate way of me doing it. The worst part is I'll never use these rotaries, ever. Clear, 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 clear. Get the fuck out of the way. Up, clear up top, clear up top. You need to go over here and you can do. Okay, I think that's game, set, match, boys. No, it's not. Feel something pushing. Before I put this all the way back together, let's just double check clearance. Gucci up top. Yep, we're nice there. Side looks good. We're good, boys. That's it. Clearance, clearance. Let's go. Oh, this is what we need to check. And then we're Gucci. Let's go. Kinda Gucci. What the fuck? Like there's a little metal poking up just a little bit, just enough to kind of throw it off a little bit. This isn't 100% level. Okay. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. It's good enough though. I didn't feel any type of weird shit happening. All right, let's get this tightened up, wipe the glass off, and get the rest of this thing assembled and be done. This 45-minute stream turned into what, like 3 hours or some shit like this? 2 hours already. I had other plans also. I plan on doing this all night. Good. Here we go. So the case is done. I think. I hope. It's done and it's aluminum now. So terrific. But like we got some way more work to do than I expected. For example, this screen here is going to be an issue. Actually, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. But let's find out. What I'm going to do is wipe this screen off, attach that, and then wipe it off from the back side so I don't have to. Yeah, I'm going to wipe that off from the back side, I think. So, everything's connected. All the cables are definitely connected. All the buttons are work. We got the new buttons in that came with the kit. These guys right here. Those are that new. And I think we'll be good to go. It actually feels different, which is nice. Like the shifts feel different already. Let me get something to wipe that off with and some glass cleaner, which I have right here actually. I think I probably should redo the two-sided tape, but I'm gonna try that. Not sponsored. I'm not too concerned about the screen, to be honest, because yes, I should be. But I'm gonna replace it at some point. So I guess it's kind of. That's as good as that's getting. Let's reattach the glass to. No, let's not do that yet. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm pretty sure the standoff screws needed to stay because there's no top attachment. It's just testing my patience. We should have kept the standoff screws in the top 3 positions. For some reason, there's. What? That can't be right. Norman, how you doing, sir? Pleasure to see you again as usual. I'm just going through self-torture like I always like to do. I don't know what the deal is with that. So we kept standoff screws on. Why? It doesn't make any fucking sense. So threaded. This is for the main face right here, guys. This is what I'm talking about. So threaded, not threaded. Why wouldn't that be threaded? That's kind of asinine to me, in my opinion. I don't understand why that wouldn't be threaded. What am I missing here? What sense does that make? I don't get that. would that be? I don't understand that. Like, I really don't like these things because they strip, and the Loctite in there is just too good. Let's see if this, I don't get that. I was hoping to never see these standoffs again. That wasn't like my hope and goal and life expectation right here, but there has to be some logical reason. Like, I'm just probably too stupid to understand it. No entiendo. I'm just tightening up the. Jesus fucking Christ! Did we just? Maybe the standoff screws help with support. I don't with the support of the chassis because this part's thinner. I guess I don't know. I just don't understand why it like why this is using standoff still. Oh, he didn't print out the guard. It goes around the 4 center and coach. No, I have a I have a the carbon pieces for that. You talking about this section right here? What guard are you talking about, brother? Let me look at the directions again. 3D prints. Are you oh, you talking about the light guide inside? PCB spacer button plays left. LED guide. Talking about the one that goes. Oh, yeah, I did. It has, yeah, it has all of that. I'm not opening it up again, but it definitely have the light guides here and here. They work quite well, actually. Let me I need to do something real quick too that I forgot to do again in my excitement to get this thing over with. Great catch. Where did they go? Okay, so here's what we do. Green. Me. Here. That was an incredible, incredible find. Yeah. I'm certain I had him in there. But obviously I did not. So, like, outstanding find, brother. Let's print this real quick. Should take about 5-10 minutes, maybe. Six minutes. Yikes. What the... I'm gonna have to watch the start of the video and see if I'm gonna have to watch the video and see if it fell off. I'm certain I had them in there at one point. Like 100% certain. But you never know. I could have taken them off before. Okay, well. Interesting. Well, they were printed several times. They just probably maybe never were used. I don't know. I could have skipped them. I don't remember what I did in the first couple videos. So that should take a couple minutes. What can we do in the meantime? Questioning my sanity now. Let's take a look. Let's go to... Let's see what I did. I don't know if I did it, if I ever did in the first place now. Yeah, look, they're definitely fucking there. I don't know where they're at. They must have flung off somewhere. I don't see them anywhere on the floor though, but they're definitely were in there. Yeah, that's weird, man. That's weird. Hey, it is what it is. Make sure it didn't fall on the backside of the case. So we'll let this thing print, and I think that should be just about it. That's gonna fit in there perfectly. And we'll get the light guide back in. And then I'm wondering if I should do just double side this tape right now. Let's see if the aluminum case didn't come with a replacement sticker or replacement two-sided tape for this, but it's extremely tacky still. So I'm gonna try and reuse that, see how solid it feels. You know, the feeling of losing things. You just had dude, this happens to me. I lose things instantaneously. Like instantly. I'm talking, my girlfriend can confirm, like I lose shit within 30 seconds of having it. Well, at least we can at least I didn't go full crazy and and not put it in the first place. But I remember reading the directions and being pretty detailed about it. What good catch, great catch actually. I just don't know where it went. All right. This is like the longest part of 3D printing is waiting for the fucking bed to heat up. I wish it was a little faster. Again, and now I will put the carbon stickers on the bottom. I know it looked a little bare down there. Never thought twice about it. Oh, you know what? This is why I had to take it off again. So these new aluminum, plates, I gotta screw that in. So I'll do that while we're waiting for the 3D print to finish. Still confused about this. Yeah, maybe you did this yourself also, but like, did you get this? Did you get the aluminum plates also? Because I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to line up with. Left hand side lines up right there, and it lines up nicely on the back too over here. And it's threaded, I believe. Yeah, it's threaded. But this up here is so far out of position that I think that you probably have to drill something. And I'm not doing that. So it is what it is, but I'm not drilling that. I'll put this. I can't put that on after. I have to put it on now. Get to drill a hole. God damn it. Did yours on stream too? Excellent. So Grace, what's going on, brother? How you doing? You will want to drill. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I was really not trying to drill into this carbon. Let me get it positioned right and I'll mark the holes. I'm not feeling the idea of drilling into this this carbon for sure. I'm assuming it vibrates. Did you try bottom 2 holes fine, just the top hole. Did you try installing it without drilling it and just letting it sit, or maybe using like 2-sided tape? I guess we'll drill, man. Fuck it. Right. It's not gonna work. Mine doesn't vibrate, you'll be fine. Okay, I'm not drilling shit then. I don't want to drill this carbon. Fuck that. I guess we'll find out, right? But like, why didn't he just put the goddamn hole in the, like, I don't understand this. Like, so why didn't he just put the hole right there where the hole is? Like, why didn't he just thread that in? That's insane to me. I guess people, like, there's got to be a reason, but like, I don't understand. That's probably why he's the producer and I'm the user, right? There's probably got to be a reason. If it starts to vibrate, I'll pull it off and drill the hole, but like, nah. I'd almost rather glue it down than do that, but like, and this isn't gonna get much usage, guys. Like, you're talking maybe once every couple of, you're talking like a day every couple of weeks maximum. It's a new modification to aluminum inclusion. Thank you, Grays. I appreciate it. I'll check yours out after. I want to see what your experience is like also. For sure. I really appreciate you guys popping in though. Have a great evening. And I have a feeling I might be drilling this. If I have to drill it, I have to drill it. I don't know. It's fine. I don't want to, but Okay, looks like the print is just about finishing up. I'll switch to that for a couple seconds and get this on. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was an ease thing. There has to be a reason that they didn't like. There has to be an absolute reason. It's not just because of laziness. You don't do this level of quality of work and then just say, nah, fuck it. I'm not doing the rest. That's some shit I would do, not someone that produces something that people buys. So yeah, maybe we can get an answer on that for some reason. I have a feeling it has to do. Actually, I have a feeling that does with nothing. I don't know what the reasoning is. Okay, that's just about done. Um, yeah. Front plate is now on. Standoffs are still there. PCB board installed into the housing. Nice. Okay. So we're Gucci in all cases. Dirty. Have you ever tried to update the firmware to the PCB? I thought about it, but I'm nervous to do it. No, I didn't know he came out with a firmware update. I just left it how it was. It works fine for me how it is. I don't need to change shit. Did I'm assuming that he came out with an update or something, but like to me it works fine, so I don't see a need to change anything. I hate firmware updates, just generally. As soon as I get something that I'm happy with, I kind of just leave it alone. I used to like update my drivers for like NVIDIA all the time. Now I'm like, you know, unless it directly fixes something I'm dealing with, I'm not changing shit. As you guys saw, like the last time I did an update to my to my Windows, like my audio died. So it's sitting there trying to force me into updating again. I'm like, nah, fam, I'm not doing that. Okay, 3D print is done. I'm gonna go grab it. Okay, there you go. J God, thank you. We're back in business. I don't know where that piece went, but it's not here. So yeah, it is what it is. Let's get that on. Make sure we're Gucci there. Sweet. Feels like a proper wheel now. One thing I want to do is wipe the screen off one more time. And then it's shedding like a motherfucker. I'm gonna have to get a different rag that doesn't shed. Enough. Okay. Let's close her up, boys. Let's go. I'm so happy that this is over. Not that I don't enjoy doing it. I just did not want to spend this much time on it tonight because I didn't. And here we are, 3 hours in to my 45-minute video. Home stretch. So I think I'm gonna just. No, I gotta wipe this off. Probably not gonna work out, but we'll see. If this does not work out, then I'll go ahead and replace the screen like I wanted to anyway. The rest of the fingerprints are on the outside. Are they? Oh. Yeah, there's still some garbage in there, but it's okay. It's seen worse. I'm not sure I like it. I should probably just get the glass. I'm gonna redo the glass and screen at some other time. I don't have the patience for that tonight. It's done as far as I'm concerned. There's some garbage in there, but like, oh, that's too bad. Actually, it's too bad. It's too bad. Too bad to deal with or to look at. I'm gonna see that and I'm gonna just always look at it. Another quick wipe won't hurt anyone. Adhesive is working really well though, so that's good news. Hey, that's crispy. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. That's outside shit. All right. This is the final close of the night. The good news is the front end is going to be really easy to take off again after this. So when I do replace the screen, it should be relatively straightforward. Okay. Side. Okay, we're done with the upgrade. Actually, no, we're not done with shit. I need to put the rotaries back on. Okay. Funky switches. Okay. All right, we're back. Actually, we're back together. I'm gonna still wait to. No, I'm not. It's been so long. Let's put the carbon on there. Why not? Ain't gonna kill nobody. Well, I have no idea where I put it, so this is where we're gonna stop. I'm gonna test it out though, make sure everything still works. Feels good. I think it's back. Look how greasy that gets instantly. Nice. Okay, let's Get it plugged back up. Hopefully everything still works. And let's see how this thing, see how it feels. Why not? I've already spent the entire night playing with it. Switching over to this guy. I use the Sony ZV-9 or ZV-1s, in case anyone's wondering. Okay, almost there, almost there. Check. Mic check. Mic check. There we go. What should we do? iRacing or Le Mans Ultimate? Nope, let's not do iRacing. Okay. Oh, this feels good to be in a normal racing seat. See if that works. Yeah, it works. That works. That does not work. Okay, let's do definitely not the Peugeot because that thing is undrivable for me. So let's try the same car we were using before. We'll do Bahrain since I've been getting comfortable with that hypercar. I think the Beamer's here now, right? Not yet. I saw this download content for the Beamer. Not sure where it is. What? I don't know what's going on with the audio, boys. Befuddled. I've always wanted to use that word sentences. How about that? How about that? No, still up. All right. There we go. That should be better. Yes, it is. And yeah, let's do. Ooh, the Ferrari. No, let's not do the Ferrari. Let's do the Cadillac. I'm cool with that. Bahrain. This is quick practice. All good. We have to bind some controls, and I need to get my settings in order. I'm wearing my casual sneakers, so don't judge. Driving feels a lot different for me when I'm wearing these sneakers. Center. You guys can't hear it. It's making some weird. Something's loose. Let me turn off noise filtering so you can hear it. You don't need to hear it. There's something loose. And it could be the quick release. Who knows? But I'll have to figure out what's loose there. Something's definitely a little loose. See how bad it feels. If it feels terrible, I'm just going to finish off and say, yeah, it's probably good, but you have to tighten it. And that will be the end of the review. But so far, so good. But I think I have a loose QR. Let's do controls. Up, down. Look, the controls still work. Let's go. Camera, let's look left with this one. Let's look right with this one. What can I set these back buttons to? Car controls. The headlight pulse. Yeah, it picked up the input, so it should be good. Yeah, so it's picking up the inputs. That's fine. I'm going to set that back to that. Wipers to that. Speed limiter to that. What else? Change driving camera is going to be that. God, this wheel's great, actually. All right. I have no feedback. Why do I not have feedback? Really intentional. Yeah, I mean, it feels like a high-end wheel. That's what it feels. It definitely feels a little different. It feels more solid, but I keep hearing that little click, and it's starting to piss me off. So I need to tighten up either the QR or the connection to the QR, which means I need to open it up again. And guess who's not doing that tonight? I actually feel it when I push this way. It doesn't have any of that weird noise when I rotate it. It's only when I'm pushing on it or putting pressure on it. So figure out what that is. definitely feels more solid. You can notice the weight just a little bit, but it doesn't feel heavy still. It still feels like a lightweight wheel. Just need to harvest a little bit more, that's all. Yeah, that clicking is hard to tolerate. Okay. Yeah, I think it feels a little bit different, not really too noticeable. I still think it's a worthwhile upgrade just because of the quality and the look of all of it, but if you're gonna ask me, I think it's worth the money. I would definitely do it again, but I gotta figure out what's making that weird noise because I'm pretty sure it's coming from either the QR area or yeah. I think it's the QR because we didn't put that much pressure on it, remember? One of my rotaries just fell off. Um, we didn't put that much pressure on it, so I'm gonna figure out what's going on with that actually right now, and I'm not gonna torture you and put you through that, but just I would say just trust me when I say the case is a great upgrade. It makes the wheel feel a lot more premium. The weight actually makes it feel a lot more premium too. It looks great and it's very solid, but I have to tighten the QR up, and yeah, you know what that means. I have to pull this whole thing apart again. So that's the unfortunate part about like this type of wheel build is that it's I don't like wheels where you have to connect the QR from the inside. It's just really annoying when you have to do little changes and shit. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But this is what the wheel is, and I like it, and I think you guys will too. So thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great afternoon or evening or whatever the fuck it is for wherever you are. And I hope I see you guys in a couple weeks when I build the GTB wheel, which is going to be pretty fun. I'm going to try to put that on the Sparco L999 or the Mugello. But I think I need to have a little spacer in there too. So we'll see. It should be a fun build, and we're going to try to get as much done as possible in that stream. So yeah, it is what it is. Have a great night, everyone.